Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for silver. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios a price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Here on a 30-minute time frame, or candle size I guess, we have had two different scenarios. A bearish one saying that we have some kind of WXY here, again WXY inside the W, you know my stance if you watch the previous videos, but yeah, let's go with this for now. W, X and Y overall on this minute scale. Currently we would be looking for a last leg here for the wave Y. It looks pretty okay with this. We are getting some good looking structures here overall. They are respecting the time between each other, so to me this looks pretty good as is. The other scenario is that we have either a 1 or A into B or wave 2. So 1, 2. In the wave 2 or B wave, we have this three-way structure as an expanded flat. This would be ending with a expanding diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, finishing this C wave of sub-minuets. Now, both of these are okay looking. I'm not going to be trading silver until I see a structure that is clear to me. So this is going to be again part of that preparation for the scenarios to come, I guess. So even if I'm not trading this asset until I see good structure, it is valuable to analyze it. For me, let's take a look again this structure that we have had from these bottoms of 14th of June. Let's go to maybe 15 minutes. Without even looking at the structure here or the labelings first, we can see that there is a lot of overlapping structures here, a lot of ups and downs, which would suggest more into that scenario of being corrective wave structure. Even here we can see that there has been a lot of volume going in into these structures, but again there are a lot of wicks everywhere. Overall, there is few different scenarios that I have here for this structure overall that I'm just going to be sharing with you. Here I have a possibility of this being an ABC. This would be a zigzag pattern in which we would have 5 waves in here. Again, I'm not going to be labeling those 5 waves in here as it is some kind of mess overall. I would have to say this is 1, 2, 1, 2, or we have a 1, 2 and with a running flat here into wave 2 and then starting to unravel it. We do have the highest RSI peaks and these areas, so we do have some kind of divergence between these highs, which would again suggest that some kind of 5-way move has ended indeed. Now after that point we would have 3 waves into A, 3 waves into B. We would have this as a B and C into B wave, and then a possible ending diagonal here into C. It's an expanding diagonal, even though it does not really expand too much, but it measures like 1. So that it is. After getting that C wave in, we would be at end of B wave, and now we would be looking for 5 waves again for the C wave. This looks a bit better for me, as we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. A divergence on the top as we see on price, which would again get some confluence for the for saying that this is actually the end. Now we do have some divergence here between the end of A wave and end of C, which is expected on the zigzags as well. Let's take a look at, I actually did not take a look at the channeling method here on zigzag. So again, 0 to B and then pivot to A, and we could be looking at the targets around here, around the channel tops. We did not quite reach that, which is fine again, but again, we usually do. Other scenario is that we are way more bullish. In here, we would have this same ABC running flat into wave 2. Running flat is just because we did not get past the A wave here, A, B and C, and then we would be getting here as another 1, 2, 1, 2, and now we would be off to the highs. Now, it is possible, this scenario, and I kind of like it somewhat. Each of the successive structures are smaller than the previous one. As you see here, this next structure from these bottoms is less than 1, and the next structure obviously here is smaller than this one. In here, I would almost like to say that we have some kind of three-way structure like so, and again inside here, at least currently on 15 minutes, it looks like a three-way structure. Of course, if we break these highs of around $21.45 for the wave 2 here, then we would invalidate this idea of this being bullish 1, 2. The amount of time we used to take for this to be a 1, 2, for the wave 2 compared to wave 1 here, shows that this is some kind of bullish structure here. Now whether wave 2 is finished or not here, we don't know yet. But to me, it looks like it's getting to the golden pocket area, which it did. 61.8 to 66% retracement of this first move. So yeah, why am I not taking a long here? It's just because this structure here. It is not that common to have a flat pattern in the wave 2, so that is the basically only reason why I don't prefer this count at all here. Also, the wave structure on the wave 2 here is not completely clear that it is a three-way move. I guess we could be saying that this is step 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The wave 4 here looks more like an expanded triangle than anything else, which is very uncommon. But again, definitely possible scenario. The last one here that I see is saying that we have an A, B and C. Again, this first leg here of an A is a 5-wave sequence, and then we would have the C wave here instead of here. Again, this would be 3 waves here, and C wave would get to the minimum target of 0.618 extension of the first leg of the A wave. So at that point, we could be completing the first structure in here. Then at that point, we would start a new structure saying that we have this as an A, B and C. Now to me, this B wave looks more like a 5-wave sequence, so that is not as clear structure as we did on the bullish count. So this makes this less likely. Also, the C wave here, we would have to have this as an expanding diagonal or a 1, 2, 1, 2. But at that point again, I'm not sure if it is actually part of this structure anymore. If this is indeed a 1, 2, 1, 2, then we would need a third like something, and again third something like this, and then fifth. And that definitely is not looking like it is part of this move anymore here, right? We would get close to 2.618, which is definitely not common. But yeah, those are my thoughts on silver at the moment. Again, I'm not trading this until I see a valid and good looking structure. But if you have other counts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know in the comments below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.